Beneath the rolling green hills of Wales, deep in the labyrinthine tunnels of the old Aberfon colliery, a small group of miners began their shift as they had countless times before. The air was thick with dust and the musky scent of earth, punctuated only by the nervous chatter that echoed through the passageways. These men were no strangers to danger, and their constant companions, the bright yellow canaries, used to detect deadly gases, were a familiar comfort. But on this particular morning, something was different. The canaries, resting silently in their cages, seemed restless, their feathers ruffled as if sensing an unseen threat. As the men made their way deeper into the darkness, a sudden chill swept through the tunnel, accompanied by a faint, ghostly chorus of chirping that grew louder with every step. The miners froze, eyes wide in disbelief, as dozens of spectral canaries, glowing with an ethereal light, flitted through the air above them. Some recalled the old tales whispered in village pubs, stories of lost souls and warning spirits that haunted the mines, omens of disaster that only the bravest or most foolish would ignore. The leader of the group, Di Evans, remembered his grandfather's words, "Never turn your back on a warning from the other side." Moments after the spectral birds vanished into the shadows, the earth began to groan and shudder. Rocks rained down from the ceiling as timbers snapped like brittle bones. The miners scrambled for their lives, guided by the fading glow of the ghostly canaries, finding a narrow escape route that led them back to the surface just as the tunnel collapsed behind them. The survivors, shaken and covered in soot, stumbled into the daylight, their hearts pounding with a mix of terror and awe at what they had witnessed. News of the incident spread quickly through the village, mingling with older stories of phantoms, banshees, and the restless dead. Some claimed the miners' experience was a collective hallucination brought on by fear and exhaustion, while others saw it as a sign that the spirits of the mine still watched over their own. The tale of the spectral canaries became a new legend in the valleys, a haunting reminder that sometimes, the boundary between life and death is as thin as the song of a bird in the dark.